there. Welcome to our reading for April 2018. Now, this is a general reading, so see how it feels for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We are all spiritual. We're all psychic. We are all children of God. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. This could clarify the past. It could shed light into the future or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. If you want a more in-depth look at your month, check out your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. And if you get a chance, try to check out the musical playlist that I put below. See if there's something personal for you in the lyrics, in the videos, in the songs, or just enjoy the tunes. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I hope you enjoy the reading. I'll see you in a moment. Taurus, welcome to our reading for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Let's begin. Let's get clarity on the energies coming through in April 2018. We're going to start with one card from the Archangel Oracle. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We'll start with one card, get some general advice, wisdom, and clarity for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Some insight into April 2018. Sensitivity is coming through for Taurus. So maybe in April, you're feeling extra sensitive to a particular person, about a particular relationship or situation that happened. So be easy on yourself, be easy on somebody else. Sensitivity is a gift, and sometimes it's difficult. If it's you being sensitive to an environment, like walking in a room and there's high energy in the room or weird energy in the room, sometimes you take it on yourself. So this could be grounding yourself. She's outside here, hanging out in nature, maybe grounding yourself, going outside, going on a walk, sitting on a rock, sitting on the ground, rebalancing all of your energetic bodies. You know, your mental body, spiritual body, emotional body, and physical body. Maybe physical activity is important. Get those happy hormones going, those endorphins happening. So I'm getting so energy flows better. So sensitivity, I see the harp here. So stringed instruments, maybe you play a stringed instrument, or orchestra music, classical music is beneficial to you. Maybe types of music, you know, is affecting your energy. Maybe you can switch the tunes up, switch up the song if that song is not grooving with you. You know, change the dial on the radio till something feels good. Pay attention to your feelings. You know, comfort yourself, be easy on yourself. Fill your plate back up. Take care of yourself. I'm getting like recharging your batteries as well. So maybe more sleep, changing your sleep pattern up a little bit so you can rest more. This could be you just extra sensitive to one person or a particular group, maybe at work, maybe on a certain subject that you're focusing your attention on. So if you feel overwhelmed, go somewhere else and then come back when your energy is changed. Sensitivity is Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. I feel like this is like an empath. Like feeling somebody else's emotions as if they're your own. So you have to ground yourself, protect yourself, say a prayer that you have your own energy, and if you can, give your energy away to help somebody else, that you're not depleted. So perhaps look around you and see where your energy is being depleted, maybe who's depleting your energy, and maybe just walk away from that situation for a little bit and come back later when the energy is changed. Their energy is changed. Your energy is changed. So it's okay to be extra sensitive, and it might feel a little uncomfortable. This could be a transition happening. Sometimes change is weird. You know, sometimes change feels different. It feels unnatural at first. So maybe these are spiritual gifts coming through as well, and you're learning how to handle them. You know, how to prioritize all of that energy so it works well and through you. I want to say be extra sensitive or aware of your own intuition, your gut feelings about something. Pay attention to how you physically react to a situation. I feel like it's a healing energy though. I feel like there's a peaceful energy here. It's a beautiful card. Maybe nature is really important, like working in a garden, having a picnic, going on a walk, doing something outside, getting outdoors, you know, clean out your garage, clear out your space. Maybe your space is feeling cluttered and that makes you feel overwhelmed. Sometimes when our space is cluttered, you know, we feel cluttered inside. So I don't know, it makes me think of like getting in your car and seeing a mess in the car and spending so much energy looking at the mess and what you would do about it, that if you just started to pick it up, you actually waste less energy by clearing that space. So, sensitivity. Maybe flowers are important for Taurus. Maybe bring some plants into your world. Open your windows. Let the light in. I feel like nature is important. Maybe working in a garden. Here she's barefoot, so that makes me think of grounding yourself. Let's get clarity for sensitivity for Taurus. We're going to move along to a tarot card. Let's get clarity for sensitivity. Archangel Haniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. I feel like maybe somebody else around you is extra touchy as well, you know, like on edge kind of energy. So maybe it's a change in how you approach that person or how you speak. Maybe go through a different way, you know, approach that conversation differently than you would have in the past. If it caused miscommunication or like touchy feelings, sometimes we lash out to those closest to us, you know, our family, our friends, when we're just not feeling good. So maybe it wasn't personal. It was just a weird situation or a weird timing thing. Let's get clarity on sensitivity for Taurus. And you have the Chariot, Taurus. So the Chariot is the big victory card in the deck, but it takes a lot of effort. It takes going through some bumps, going the back way, trying something a different way until you get it all under control. So this is also gaining control in a situation, taking the reins and making it happen, making a move, having a victorious road ahead of you. It's a 7, so I see the 7 as a road to truth, a spiritual number as well. Here you have the dark horse and the light horse, and it looks like a lion in the middle. But he's very calm. He's very much in control. He's not overwhelmed with the situation. So maybe something was bumpy or rough in the past, and now it's smooth sailing. There's a beautiful kingdom in the background. So maybe something with your home, or maybe you're moving. Sometimes the Chariot is your actual car or like mode of transportation. So maybe you're changing your mode of transportation or the route you take to get somewhere. Maybe that will help you avoid traffic, something like that. Maybe going the back road actually saves you time in the long run. like it makes me think of rush hour for some reason. Sometimes the Chariot is going somewhere new, getting out of town, maybe taking a trip. It could be a new car. Maybe you're thinking of getting a new car, selling your car, something like that. I see the horse energy, like stallion energy. So taking control of a situation, something that was wild in the past, now being calm, or now being under control, now being disciplined in your life. There's also a beautiful park here. So I want to say nature is important for you guys. This is a beautiful card. It's very, very, very strong. And that strength is yours. You know, you have the control in a situation. Sometimes I feel like the Chariot is others that try to come on board your Chariot and try to take control of it, and they don't know how to turn the dials on or how to turn the windshield wipers on or how to work it. So it could be you teaching somebody else to move your Chariot so it's easier for you to receive some help. So maybe you need to teach somebody how your Chariot runs, you know, how your job flows, how you do your chores, how you get something done that works for you. Maybe it'll work for that person, maybe it won't. Maybe they have good advice for you on how to do something better, how to control your own Chariot better by somebody else's tips and techniques. I hope that made sense. Let's get more clarity on the Chariot, number 7 for Taurus. We're gonna pull a card from the Animal Tarot. Clarity for April 2018 on Major Arcana 7, the Chariot, victory, the victorious road. Something will work out in the end, even if you have to take the long way. I just thought of take the long way home. I'll put that below. Let's get another card. Clarity on sensitivity, Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions. I just thought of the Princess and the Pea for some reason, you know, where she had all the mattresses under her and she could feel that tiny little pea, that tiny little thing that was poking that situation. So maybe it's just attention to one little situation, one little nugget of something, one conversation, one phone call, one thing you have to look up, and that changes the whole situation. It makes you feel so much better. I just saw acupuncture again, or acupressure, something like that. So maybe some body work is really beneficial to Taurus. All right, let's get another card. Clarity on the Chariot and sensitivity. And we have the 4 of Spring. This is a nice card. This is a beautiful card. It's effort into something that causes celebration. It usually means you have a good foundation going on. It's like building a house and you got the structure, you got the good part, but you still have to work on the painting, the odds, the ends, but it's time to take a break. Sometimes this is 2 people dancing under the gazebo outside. It's enjoying that dance when you're there. It always means there's still work to do and there was still work beforehand. So it's paying attention to the moment you're in. When you get time to relax, to recharge your batteries, to have a little fun, do it. It will be beneficial to your energy or your progress overall. So sometimes I see this as like going to a wedding or a party, some kind of event, something like that that's fun, doing something a little unusual, a little different than your daily schedule. I see it like, I know these are really weird examples, but one is making the bed. You know, you can make the bed on your own and do all 4 corners at once, go around the whole bed, but sometimes you have help coming through and it's easier to do with 2 people or 4 people, you know, everybody gets a corner. I also see it as a rubber band when I see the 4 of Spring. It's like the 4 of Rods. So I feel like, you know, there's a tension, but you can release that tension and there's a moment you can focus on. So there's something like energetically that leads up to a moment. If that's like a proposal, you know, maybe somebody was thinking about asking somebody for their hand in marriage for a long time, and then finally they pop the question, and then you have the engagement. But after the engagement, there's the marriage. You know, there's a lot more after that to think about. So it's energy before, energy after, but it all creates a good solid foundation to build upon. So the Four of Spring, oh, it's so cute. It's the otter. So in this moment, you have to focus on that releasing that tension on the rubber band and letting go for a little while. You know, you have something good that's already started and there's more to do, but there's a time to relax. There's a time for everything. So it's time to kick back, relax, and celebrate all that you have. Joy arises from success in your career, the completion of a project, or a very happy home life. It's emotionally fulfilling. It feels good. It feels energetic. It feels like your battery is restored, like you're plugged back in afterwards. So I'm getting like excitement energy with this card. So there's something exciting coming through in April for Taurus. So pay attention to what that is. If it's an engagement, you know, an invitation, something like that, and you're like going teeter-tottering back and forth if you should go, maybe just go, give it a try. You can always leave if it's not fun, and then maybe where you go next is even better. You know, maybe leaving that party and going out to have some tea or coffee, or I just thought of a falafel. That was so random, Taurus. So maybe having a falafel, having a salad or something like that, going for some ice cream, that's the moment that feels beautiful. It feels like a natural moment that you deserve, that is good for your overall energy in your world. So pay attention to invitations that come through. Maybe there's some good conversations, some good powwow, meeting of the minds that's going to happen for Taurus. But I feel like you need to recharge your batteries because you're on the right road. Maybe you're on that road all the time. You know everything is working out well, but it does take a little bit of time out so you can relax, you know, so you can keep going and not deplete yourself. So there's something going right for you. You're on the right road. You're on the right path, but sometimes you need to take a step back and pause, you know, have a good time, relax a little bit, do something for you, you know, go out with a friend. I want to say like go out to dinner, have a picnic, go to the gym even. You know, I get a lot of physical activity with this. So maybe, you know, something's being bottled up here, and releasing it, releasing your energy somewhere helps you out. Let's get another card. Clarity for Taurus. We're going to get one more card from the Oracle of Visions. Clarity on number 7, the Chariot, Sensitivity, Archangel Haniel, and the Four of Spring. Maybe you're going to a wedding, or you receive an invitation in the mail for a wedding later on in the summer, next year, something like that. Maybe it's getting ready for an event that's actually more fun than the event. Sometimes it could be the buildup that's fun. So, or like, I just thought of like the drive home might even be better. So let's get more clarity on the Chariot, the Four of Spring, and Sensitivity. This is a nice reading, Taurus. Like clarity, one more card to help out Taurus. And we have 42. She's on a high wire. It makes me think of that song Tightrope by Janelle Monáe. I'll put that below. She's holding her balance. She has a baton, a ball, and a hula hoop. And there's another girl lying down taking a break. She's holding her hula hoop. Maybe it's like a timeout, you know, sitting on the sidelines for a little bit so you can watch the show. You know, getting out of your own way. Maybe you're in the show and it's time to see it from a different perspective, to sit in the audience and observe something. Maybe give some power away as well. I keep thinking that for you, like you're teaching somebody something so that it can take something off your plate, so you can give something away so you can receive something else, even if that's just time. It's valuable somewhere. I feel like it's a pause for reflection. I'll let you see this card. All right. So number 42 is ambition, goals, and inspiration. So if you want to make your dreams come true, the first thing you have to do is wake up. JM Power. So this card is about setting a target, a goal, or something to strive for, a purpose. Motivated by the need or ambition, we now have something to aim for. Success in our chosen field. So you have a lot of success coming through. It takes you pursuing something, moving forward with something, and then I want to say balancing it out as well, knowing when you should stop and when you should go. I just thought of like the light when you're driving. So sometimes it's red, sometimes it's green, and sometimes it means to slow down a little bit. A young performer lays on the floor in an almost fetal position, possibly exhausted or at the point of giving up. Despite the constant effort and repetition she has put into her endeavors so far, she is once again questioning herself. Can she ever be good enough? Will she ever make it? Despair, doubt, and frustration cloud her progress. Possibly her efforts are hampered further by other limitations, physical or mental, or possibly outside factors. Other commitments distract her or compete for her time. I kept losing my place here. So maybe you lost your place or something, or words got jumbled. You got tongue-tied somewhere. Maybe that frustrated you. That was weird. All right, so it's easy enough to dream and establish goals. I think there's a song called Tongue-Tied. I'll find that. I'll put that below. It's easy enough to dream and establish goals. The question now is whether that dream is realistically achievable or a distracting oasis that will simply torment but never be reached. So see which doors are open, see which doors are closed, see which doors are cracked a little bit for you to take a peek and see if it's right for you. Feel something out. You know, you're sensitive enough to know when you should pursue something and when you should stop. Pay attention to that and listen to your own inner guidance. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading was helpful for you. I love you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye.